This morning when I woke up, I received an email from a patron last night. By the way, thank you very much for sending that, and thank you to all our patrons. If you feel called to support our channel, it's greatly appreciated. That link is below. We are able to do what we do because of our patrons. But this email essentially was an article that shared a story of a pastor who as he was going into his church, apparently there was a criminal who was fleeing the police, and he was hiding out in the church. And when the pastor confronted him, the pastor had a gun on him, and as the pastor pulled his gun, the criminal took the gun from him, got shot in the hand, and then turned it on the pastor and killed him, and then took his car and fled. Now, they did catch him later. Now, this is a disturbing story for many reasons. Obviously, because we had the death of a great pastor who was defending his church, but because there was also parishioners there, they were opening the doors at this time. But the biggest travesty in all this is, had that church had better security training, much of this definitely would not have happened. There's so many strategies that experts can teach us that can prevent things like this from happening and save lives. So I wanted to take this episode specifically to kind of dedicate to that, because I've been partnering with Strategos for many years. They sponsor our SHOT Show videos, and we partner with them not because they're great friends, which they are, but because I believe in their mission. Their mission is to train essentially churches, mostly churches, but as well as businesses, to win the fight, to prevail over an attacker. And there's so many things that can be done. And the great thing about what Strategos is doing right now in the times that we're in is they put all their classes online. So I highly recommend church security people, pastors, parishioners, I mean, anybody who walks into a church can benefit from this. So I'm going to put the link below to all of their online classes. They're really outstanding. I've attended a few of these live. And before I made this video, I kind of looked over their online classes. They also have free access to kind of take a look at what this looks like. Vaughn, who owns Strategos and runs Strategos and has dedicated his life to securing churches and giving them the skills they need to prevail over an attacker, also wrote a book on church security. It's $9.99, and it is the best $10 you will ever spend. If you are a pastor, if you are a churchgoer, you need to take a look at Strategos' website. So again, I'm going to put their link below because it's just, I'm getting sick of hearing these stories. I'm getting sick of hearing churches being the victim of attackers. It's really quite awful. And, you know, when I had gone through a lot of the training with Strategos, I was on a church security team. And to be quite honest, there's no way anybody was going to cause any problems in that church without having problems from the security team, simply because of the training that Strategos had offered. So again, I'm going to put the link below. They do online classes. They also give a free access to take a look at the online classes to secure your church and prevail over an attack. But if you don't want to mess with the online class, buy the book. It's $10. You can share it throughout your church. It's really the best $10 you'll ever spend. If you go to church at all, it's $10. If you save a life for spending $10, it's money definitely well spent. So love to hear your thoughts on this. And again, thank you to that patron for sending that. I really appreciate that, because I kind of, as I was planning the videos for the week right away, I'm just sick of hearing these stories. I'm sick of hearing about pastors dying. I'm sick of hearing about churches being attacked. It's just getting old, and the more we can be prepared to confront an attacker, the less likely you're going to be a soft target. Don't be a soft target. Let's just put that to an end. Be a target that if somebody's going to come in and chooses your church, they regret it the second they step foot in the door, because of the skills that you have placed in the hands of your security team and your pastors. So again, love to hear your thoughts on it. Put in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support our channel through Patreon, again, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. This is a ministry to us, and we take this very seriously, so never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.